If you're into bass fishing, boating, or just about that river life, there's a part of Florida that people are completely overlooking. And honestly, it may be one of the best places in the entire state for freshwater anglers.
Living in Palatka, living in Palatka, living in Palatka, living in Palatka, living in Palatka. Living in Palatka, living in Palatka, living in Palatka, living in Palatka, living in Palatka. Living in
Today, I'm going to show you why so many fishermen and boat enthusiasts are taking a serious look at Putnam County and why you should too. Putnam County sits right along the St. Johns River, one of the most unique rivers in the whole country. It actually flows north. You're about an hour away from Jacksonville, about 40 minutes to St. Augustine, and you're not too far from Orlando. The main hub in Putnam County would be Palatka, but what defines the area isn't the town, it's the water. This is what people call Old Florida. Less traffic, more nature, and a lot more access to the outdoors. If you're a bass fisherman, this is where it gets really interesting. The St. Johns River is known for producing some seriously big largemouth bass. And nearby, you have Lake George, one of the largest lakes in the whole state. Also, Crescent Lake, which is a massive lake that connects to the St. Johns River through Dunn's Creek. Bassmaster and other small tournaments happen all the time here, and a lot of them like to stage right at the Palatka Riverfront docks. During spawning season, people from all over the country come to fish this area. And what I hear all the time from clients that move here is that they're not planning fishing trips anymore. They're just going. You can get off work, hop in your boat, and get right to it. That's a different lifestyle from many other places. But it's not just bass fishing. You've got blue crabbing right off the docks and the riverbanks. You've got the seasonal shrimp runs that people look toward every year. Each day you can take home a 5-gallon bucket of those shrimp. And on top of that, you have catfish, brim, striper. There's a lot of variety. This isn't a place where you're only doing one kind of thing. It's a complete water lifestyle. And for most people, that's the biggest draw. You have something to do here year round. Now let's talk boating because that's where Putnam County really stands out. There's over 20 boat ramps in the whole county, and you're not dealing with the larger city congestion that you would at some of these other places. There's a good amount of marinas all down the river as well, so whether it be a fishing boat, pontoon boat, or something even bigger, you've got options. And the St. Johns River itself is wide, slow moving, and navigable. So whether you're cruising, fishing, or just enjoying the sunset, it's really easy and enjoyable to be on the water. One thing that surprises a lot of people is the sailboat scene that's here. Because the river is so wide and slow moving, it makes for great inland sailing. And compared to coastal areas, it's a lot less crowded and more relaxed. So if you're tired of the chaos on the coast, this might be a good fit for you. Every year we have the Mug Race, and that is a competitive sailboat race that starts at the Palatka Riverfront and goes north and ends in Orange Park at a yacht club. Another thing you'll notice along the St. Johns River is the old school fish camps and lodges. These are the places that have that old Florida feel. Boat slips, fish cleaning stations, and direct access to water really make you feel like you're stepping back in time in the best way possible. And that's definitely a part of the charm to the area. You see Florida getting developed all over, but this is old Florida. And if you want even more outdoor access, you have the Ocala National Forest right there. There you can find freshwater springs, more kayak accessible places, a lot more camping, and some more fishing. So it's not just river life, you have access to thousands of acres of natural land. Now, I always like to keep it realistic. Putnam County isn't for everybody. You're not going to find a nightlife here besides a couple bars. It's slower pace, and you don't have any big city amenities really here. But for a lot of people, especially anglers and boaters, that's the point. This area is perfect for retirees with boats, weekend fishermen, or even remote workers who are really invested in that river life. If you're thinking about making the move to Putnam County, or maybe you're just curious about properties or where the boat ramps are, feel free to reach out. I help people that are looking for this exact same lifestyle all the time, and I'd be happy to point you in the right direction.